Lo and behold, Pamela Anderson wasn't wearing makeup at Paris Fashion Week. We've all seen the pictures and read the headlines. In a place where clothes are supposed to be the main focus, and some celebrities made bold choices, she made the most headlines with her face. And it made me think, like, what's the big deal? Is makeup anti-feminist? And was she really not wearing any whatsoever? So let's be honest, for a long time, people didn't look at Pamela Anderson's face, but focused a little lower. She was primarily seen as a fantasy, not as a human being. So no wonder it was kind of a big fuss when she showed up without makeup. And with it, she gave the world a very much needed dose of reality. And I'm fully on board with that, but not so much with the praise that got. And there was a lot. The loudest applause came from Jamie Lee Curtis, who was herself a sex symbol of the 80s and 90s. Now, at 64 years old, she has long been advocating for self-acceptance and aging gracefully. And that's why she was more than thrilled with Pam's appearance. On Instagram, she wrote, "The natural beauty revolution has begun. I'm so impressed and floored by this act of courage and rebellion." Right there, I thought, she is just not wearing makeup. Is that revolutionary? Is that all it takes? And she isn't even the first celebrity who did this. Alicia Keys famously did it, attending various red carpets without makeup. But Pamela Anderson is kind of a special case because she has been reduced by the world solely on her looks for basically her whole adult life. So when she did it, it was somewhat rebellious. By not wearing any makeup, she also didn't conceal that she has gotten older.
Oh my God.
In a world where it makes headlines when actresses show their gray hair, or even comments exist that they still look good at 35. And yes, that did happen.
What?
It is tragically relevant. But is makeup to blame? Is it a tool of the patriarchy to oppress us? Are we forced to wear makeup? I mean, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of men out there who are obsessed with women always having to look perfect. And many of them think that we only wear makeup to look more attractive for them. But in general, men actually don't have any idea about makeup. And they don't realize that just because you look like you're not wearing any doesn't mean you actually are. Because what counts as makeup? Just the full glam face? Loose powder and mascara? Tinted moisturizer? And what about dyed eyebrows and lifted lashes? That's not makeup, but it's also not natural. So we could even speculate if Pam really wasn't wearing any makeup at all. Just like in all those selfies where celebrities claim to not wear makeup. But more often than not, they do. Just not tons of it. Because makeup looks different on camera. It takes more to even show. And that only becomes obvious in close-ups when you see how much stuff people really have on their faces. So if a celebrity really isn't wearing any makeup, it does make a big difference. But what about non-celebrities? Like, this obviously isn't no makeup, and this isn't either, and neither is this. Yep, I'm still wearing makeup. A little bit. This is actually no makeup at all. And just to prove it, here's the evidence. But let's go back to the other look. So is it revolutionary when I do it? No, of course not. But here comes the kicker. It still takes me some courage to show myself like that.
You're so brave.
By the way, if you like this video so far, please remember giving it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe. If you like this video so far, by the way, do you know what I want to say? Yeah, please do that. Thank you very much. Back to the topic. Yes, I feel more confident and more attractive when I wear makeup. Does that make me a victim of the makeup brainwashing? Because that is exactly what Jamie Lee Curtis implies with her praise. Or at least, it's how I interpret it. If you wear makeup, you're oppressed. If you don't, you're a rebel. Which is almost funny because not too long ago, it was exactly the other way around. But look, I'm sure she didn't mean any harm by saying it. And advocating for self-acceptance and aging gracefully is great, nothing against that. But there are more than enough people who do this and still wear makeup because they want to and because it makes them feel good. Even Alicia Keys started wearing it again after some time because she realized, and I quote, "It's not about makeup or no makeup. It's about how do you want to express yourself and what boundaries do you want for yourself." She even launched her own beauty brand. And this is an important point. Wearing no makeup at all and still looking radiant takes effort. Pamela Anderson also talked about her beauty regime and how much time and money she invests in it. So is it still a natural beauty revolution like Jamie Lee Curtis said just because you forgo makeup? What do you think? For me, it's a yes in Pamela Anderson's case. This is a big deal, but in general, I'm more on board with another comment that I think nails it. This woman wrote, rather than applauding women wearing no makeup, we should be applauding that Pam seems to have found her comfort zone. I don't think we should applaud less makeup, more makeup, and so on, but rather women embracing what they want to do in that moment and not what anyone else wants them to do. Amen, sister. And yes, maybe that is exactly what Jamie Lee Curtis wanted to say. But these are just the better words for it. So don't wear makeup if you don't want to, and put on makeup if you want to. Just don't forget to take it off at night, because otherwise, no makeup in the world can cover it if you piss off your skin.